in the lineup. Whenever he would basically run out of money, you'd have a Kenny left that would just maybe not be able to fulfill his role properly. So Get Right opens up nicely with a kill on Edward, and it's going to be once again NIP with the opening kill. And now they just charge in towards Quad, doing a lot of damage to Zeus. He's almost down. Get Right down to the pit. Freiburg going to pick up the one on Zeus, and they have the bomb site. NIP looking to take this 14th round with style.
And Na'Vi just have no chance here so far. I mean, NIP are just running over their defense currently. It's going to be 9-5. And something's got to change for Na'Vi to have a chance. I'll say that.
Oh, I mean, I would want to say that they should try and push a little bit more aggressively, because it feels like when they're holding very passively and just covering angles, it seems like someone like Forrest is just able to peek out, take a quick headshot, and that ruins everything. But then the one round where they did push aggressively with Edward, that also didn't work. I mean, what's left in Na'Vi's arsenal here to a try? I mean, it's going to be the 15th round coming up next, so they'll have one more try.
Yep, Guardian able to save that up for the final round. Probably going to be doing something with it. Bit of an unlucky call previous round, so Guardian trying to push towards the car in Banana. Obviously, they got Molotov'd out, was forced to fall back, and then no one came there the whole round. So it must have been a frustrating half for Guardian so far.
Yeah, I would definitely imagine. So bring up the scoreboard real quick. I'm wondering where he's at. Yeah, so 3, 4, and 10. Definitely very frustrating. In the middle, immediately dinked down to 2 HP. More frustration coming his way.
Yeah, and I mean, Guardian really should have been more scared and just played it safer. Like he really didn't need to jump there. Edward misses a shot. Edward having Get Right with a nice 180 turnaround headshot.
You must be joking. He survives on 3 HP. I mean, I think Edward should have probably picked up that kill either way. But once again, just like down middle, just working for Na'Vi. NIP, they're making their own luck here. Seized. Oh, that's a great double. Max 7 action coming out on Banana, but still a 3-on-3.
Get Right with very low health, so it's possible Na'Vi may be able to win this. And that would actually be a big difference if they're able to win this final round, because then winning the pistol round would already tie the game without a last save round. So one round can make a big difference, but it's not looking good despite Get Right's low health.
Definitely not. Na'Vi don't have a kit, so if the bomb goes down, and it will go down, that means now the clock's heavily in favor of NIP, though. Good kill from Starix. Guardian goes down to a grenade. Flowen just has to buy time, wait for a Get Right to get in a good position here. Spots one, does damage as Get Right, Flowen with the headshot, and now it's on Zeus. And obviously there'll be no saving this round. He has to go for it. Flowen's already got the 2. He's looking for the 3rd one, and right around the corner, he's going to get the headshot.
That was just a poor retake from Na'Vi. I mean, Zeus was just super far away with the other player charging into the site. So, I mean, that was just poor teamwork there at the end. Great play by NIP, no question about it. I mean, 10-5 to terrorist side half. Though, I actually do think Na'Vi still have a small chance that we see Fiflarian's 2 headshots there at the end. I do think Na'Vi are not out of it. If they get the pistol round, there's always a chance to grind out a bunch of rounds on T side. And we've already seen NIP struggle on the CT side of Inferno. They got 4 rounds against Hellraisers. I think they got 4 or 5, I think 5 rounds against SK in the Swedish Championship. So they're not the strongest counter-terrorist team, but they are favored right now to win this first map.
Well, we're about to find out. Already the pistol round is live, and Get Right again with the dual elites. Some grenades here on Na'Vi's side. That's a good shot on Fiflarian. Down to 7 HP, and NIP gonna fall back into the bomb site. They have had enough already of Na'Vi's action in the middle.
Very passive setup for NIP, playing really far back. They don't want to get picked off early on, especially after Fiflarian took on so much damage. And looks like the push is going to come here on the CT arch side. See if they're going to go towards spawn.
Assist, man. That was very close to him hitting a headshot right through the smoke. Looked like he was tracing him then. He's in the library or kitchen area now just waiting, and he's going to peek right then. Great headshot. Edward goes down. Zeus is going to take down, but look at this. Get Right. He's hiding in the corner. If they don't check this, it's going to be devastating.
Looks like they're actually going to be falling back. So Get Right waited too long. He wasted his opportunity there.
Now Zeus is having a weird aim rule where nobody's actually hitting much of anything, though he's going to get Seized to help him out. Freiburg comes in, gets the 1, goes for more. He's out of bullets, though he's going to have to fall back and wait for backup. It's a 2-on-3 still inside the side. There's Freiburg picking up a headshot now. Guardian has to get this round. He didn't do much in the first half, but this is his chance to basically bring it back for his team. He puts down the bomb. Now a 1-on-2 beam. He counts out, but no! Get Right steals it. Dual elites, they reign supreme. 2 pistols are better than 1. That's going to be it.
Once again, Seized, the best player for Na'Vi by far on Inferno. He's really had a good tournament once more, like he did at SLTV, where he was also considered by many the MVP of the tournament. Edward probably shouldn't have peeked there, and I mean this is just a really nice shot here from Freiburg after reloading.
Yeah.
It's a really nice one tap on the head of Seast, and what can I say? Navi's is being outgunned.
It really feels like it. And I was about to say earlier that, you know, the one thing that could happen for NIP in the second half that could really sort of mess them up is the same thing that happens to Navi, is if they run into that ugly spiral where they keep saving a little bit and half buying and everything else like that. But with this kind of style, you know, their economy is going to be much better.
Yeah, it works a lot better on the T side, but this round is T, and that's going to be a very good nade by Exist.
Oh, we're right. Edward down to 54. Not the kind of start that Navi were looking for. They've actually got a Galil and an AK here already. Picked up pretty early, and some armor as well to support with.
Let's see if Edward can connect here. He's going to be peeked by Exist any second from Library.
I think he actually just saw the shoulder there, so he's going to smoke it off so he can focus just on Pit here. Baron with a kill, Exist with another one, and this is working out so well for NIP.
Yeah, Navi are just having no success with their continuous buys.
No, this is a really one-sided story so far. I mean, it's not been that much that's really been working for Navi. And this is one of the maps that NIP said they felt the weakest on maybe during this tournament. They felt like they've made some mistakes. Not right now, it seems.
Not right now, no. And Forrest gets a kill here, still stays alive. It's going to be another easy round for NIP. None of their players die. And also something to point out is this is actually Navi's map pick.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And going off of the rest of the tournament for NIP, we would assume that would have been a pretty solid pick. And then you'd have to play Train, and then you could maybe, you know, decide it on Dust. I can see the thinking going into this from Navi's point of view. I think maybe they're as surprised as we are that NIP are actually playing this well.
Well, I mean, there were a lot of close rounds in the first half, including the second round that completely changed how the half turned out. Because Navi not getting the defuse after killing everybody from NIP. So I think the game has been closer than the score suggests, but at the same time, NIP are still just clearly better so far. Yeah. I think the problem with Navi is they're just playing they're just making more wrong decisions in terms of calling, because it's a risky buys that really haven't been working for them. I feel like they would have had more success if they would have just patiently saved and gone for full weapon rounds.
Had more than 2 or 3 AWP rounds for Guardian, for instance.
Yeah.
2 or 3 out of 15. I think one of them was one-way save, so they basically only bought 2 AWPs, I think, during the first 15 rounds. Fiflaren picks up a good kill there. Starix goes down, but obviously it's an eco round from Navi, so it's very likely going to be 13-5 here, which feels like too much for Navi to really bring it back from. Get cleaned up in the middle, and the scoreboard reveals that NIP actually has a really good economy building up already early on in the second half.
They definitely are. I mean, they've had, what, like 0 or 1 death in these 2 save rounds.
And look at that, almost completely sold out inside the arena. I think actually some of the middle seats up top there are sort of blocked off because the projector is going to get blocked otherwise. So, yeah, some really good turnout here for Counter-Strike. 13-5 is the score. We're into the 19th round, and Seed is going to run into 2 people. He gets only the 1, but Edward's there to pick it up. Freiburg barreling down. Oh, Freiburg picks up a triple. Getright's going to take down Zeus. But that is a pretty mean and devastating round already here. I mean, I think everyone remembers what happened at the end of the Hellraisers game, so Freiburg showing that he's still got it a little bit, and that's going to be the final kill. Forrest with a headshot, and well, Navi, that was the round they had banked a lot on. They were ready, they had the rifles, but it was nowhere near enough.
No, I mean, that push by NIP just perfectly countered what Navi were doing, and Freiburg able to get those 3 kills just completely closed the round before it really even started.
14-5, and it's back to eco for Navi. It feels like this map is already over. There's an auto sniper on Exist as well. They just have so much firepower on the CT side.
They really do. Exist looking for his second kill here. Gonna get it as well. Probably gonna go for more. Waiting for that head to peek.
Guardian really wants the 1 deke. If nothing else, he'd like that to have a little bit of a show moment of his own. They're just battling it out in the middle. NIP not really all that worried, and I don't think they should be. Shooting him in the legs takes a little longer, but it's still pretty effective with the auto sniper. And now, is he going to catch the right angle? He walks right into it, and it will be Richard Landstrom picking up a quad kill here in an anti-eco round. Guardian alone, looking for that final deal headshot if he can get it, but he won't get it. Freiburg takes him down, and it's a map point for NIP.
Yeah, NIP just dominant so far in this game. I mean, Navi had their rounds in the first half, but the second half, they just had nothing going for them since that pistol round, which admittedly was fairly close, and came down to also Freiburg's nice headshots there. So,
do you think we're gonna have maybe a slightly longer break between the two maps here then, just because Guardian or like Navi might actually need a bit of a break to recover from this kind of beating?
I mean, that depends on the tournament atlas, doesn't it?
I guess so, if they allow it.
I would assume Navi don't get to decide, but you know, we'll see what happens.
Forrest could have got an easy kill there on Guardian. Look very close now. He's just gonna Molotov off towards Boiler Room. Freiburg takes down Guardian, and now 2-on-3. Remember, guys, this is only the first map in the grand finals, but the way it's looking right now, NIP, they might be able to hold on to the last DreamHack Summer trophy that they got last year, beating Epsilon then. This time it's not another Swedish team, but they seem to be doing quite well here.
That they are, and they're in a very favorable spot here, 3v2.
Starix
put this first map away. Edward and Starix, last 2 turns left. Edward gets a kill on Freiburg, makes it a 2v2 now.
Yeah, they got the bomb down eventually, a little bit of a fake there from Starix. Now they're pushing in simultaneously, and that will be it. Forrest picks up a double, and NIP, they win Inferno 16-5 against Navi.
Guardian just invisible. I'm not even sure if he was on the server. Finished with 3-17 in the first map, so I mean, I think he really is, in a way. I mean,
sleep to dream tonight. Fill the empty spaces that shadows left behind. You and I will create a new